This is Colleen Eggett. I'm reading a book right now, Aldo Leopold's Sand County Almanac. And we're here in the mountains right by my home. And by me, I mean myself, the deer, the birds, the insects. And you should be able to see some deer right there in the distance if you can pick it out. They're looking at me. I'm looking at them. And it's a beautiful day. We've got sunny skies, perfect weather, and it's just a great day for a stroll as the deer are well aware of themselves. So I was down closer to the creek. Now I'm up a little farther away, but the deer have a great path to the creek and back to their home. They're up in their native area right now, and so that gives them a good opportunity to just be. I've enjoyed this area, my little Walden, for many years, and it's non-commercial. It's something I can keep to myself and to my deer, my birds, my insects, and all of the other things. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on my walk and just talk a little bit about Earth Day today. So, Aldo Leopold. Of course, he was a philosopher, he was a scientist, a conservator, and he was somebody who was able to understand the whole environment so much better than other people can. So I'm just thinking about him today and about our own experiences in life in terms of conservation. Of course, the path I'm walking on right now, I've got some deer prints and I've got my own footprint, and that's probably about it for this morning. It's a calm morning, not too much activity going on, and that's just how I like it. So this creek that I'm next to is Mueller Park Creek, and it's quite nice. You can hear it faintly in the distance. We've had various animals here over the years. We've had porcupines. I haven't seen the porcupines for at least 3 or 4 years by now. And so I sort of assume that they have moved on or gone on. We've had chickens. I sort of think that they were domestic chickens, not wild chickens. We've had pheasants, we've had geese, we've had ducks, we've had deer, of course. They've got quite a nice place here, and you can hear the birds, and I hope that you can appreciate what a beautiful place this is to just keep. The trail I'm walking on was originally an animal trail that came to the water hole, and we've been trying to keep it in its original pristine shape as much as possible. The main traffic on it has been family over the years, friends here and there, and of course all kinds of wildlife as well. And we hope to just keep it that way. So what of Earth Day? Well, first of all, I should just say bombs are flying everywhere, people dying everywhere, but happy Earth Day. Oh, happy Earth Day. In a crazy mixed up world where things can happen that are totally unexpected, here's a place that can give opportunity to renew, get some exercise, refresh. And so what to do to keep it this way? Well, of course, we've got to have good environmental things going on. For example, if there are branches that are torn off from the winter, then we need to either cut them off in ways that disease doesn't get into the scrub oak, or remove them. We can use this wood, of course, for firewood after that. There is bigger firewood to be had, obviously. But what else needs to happen? We've got to remember that we are one part of the equation of this walk today, and not probably the most important part. There's all the other species to be considered. In the fall, this is absolutely beautiful with all the fall leaves. You can get the reds, the oranges, the yellows, the greens, all the different colors. And we come upon the creek, which is an excellent source of water. Of course, we feel like it might not be completely pristine because of the animals and people that might be upstream putting things into it. But nevertheless, it's fairly secluded, having a national park that leads into it, or at the top. And there are creeks and mountains above that. So here we see the water flowing fairly rapidly today. Spring day, of course, it's going to flow rapidly. By fall, it's going to be so slow that a small baby can walk across. But for right now, it's fairly vigilant. People need to take care and exercise caution if they want to go across. Here's another area of it. Now, back in the day, we used to have a swimming hole in this area. It was blocked off by the big rocks, and at certain times of the year you could just take a little 6-foot dip in the pool and have a great time. I don't know whether you can see the contrast in the way that the water's falling through here, but it's quite pretty. We've got some birds in the trees. We've got insects in the air. The earth is alive with movement. We've got a few little flowers that are coming up already. Not too many, but some. We'll see more as the year goes along. And we can each appreciate what a beautiful part of nature this is, and what a beautiful part of nature we all have, no matter where we live. Over here is where we saw a fish last year. By we, I mean me, my daughter, and her 2 children. This is the slow part of the stream, and it was just lolling on the bank of the stream, probably just gearing up for going down the cliff down below. Not seeing any fish out today, but the day is young. You can see by looking up that it is a gorgeous, lovely day today, and you can certainly give pause to think about the beauty that can be found in nature and what needs to happen to conserve that.